What's up, people? Good day to you wherever you may be around the world. This is Bossman James, and we're going to talk about leaders. What kind of people are leaders, and what it takes to be a leader. In business, especially marketing, technology has taken it a long way. Once upon a time, you'd probably be on the phone, as we still are nowadays, but you tend to be in people's faces. That era has gone due to the latest COVID-19 interruptions into our lives. But technology has enabled us to contact who you want, when you want, in various ways. And I believe that's a true reason why network marketing has spiked through the roof lately. People are concerned about their futures. People are concerned about their finances. People need stability. And those who have got the courage and the bravery and the leadership are the ones who are jumping into marketing. You know, people who were in marketing and left it alone have come back. People who have got no idea of how it runs are jumping on board. And there are those who are still worried about taking that step in being a leader, taking control of your life and doing it the way that you want to do it. It's unfortunate because over the decades and decades and decades we've been trained and taught and educated to, have a great job. And I'm sure there has been people out there who have been taught otherwise. But the majority of people, planet-wise, there ain't no demographics to where I'm coming from, but we're taught to get a job, a J-O-B. And in the business, we call a J-O-B being just over broke. And it does serve its principles, meaning, having a job gives you stability. You can, find your partner of life, grow, family, upgrade your shelterage, whatever it may be. It serves its purpose. But I can see that there are many people who have not had that dream, even though they followed all the guidelines of life, nursery, school, primary, college, university, whatsoever, and there's a lot of dissatisfaction out there. But network marketing is built for those who are self-driven. You've got to be self-driven in network marketing. It's a lonely place, even though you talk to hundreds and thousands of people over a period of time. It is a lonely job because you've got to be self-motivated. You have to have the right mentoring, and you have to enjoy talking to people from the heart. There are people who are motivated by money, and that is their drive, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is how they're wired, that's how they're hooked up. And there are other people who work with their soul, the reason why they want to do things. They want to do things ethically and, using empathy and understanding while trying to get where you're getting to. There's no point in treading on people's necks just to reach up there, because you see them on your way down, definitely. But to be a leader, you have to definitely be selfless, which is very hard because society and life teaches us, the opposite. But you have to be selfless. When you're selfless, it doesn't mean that people will abuse or take advantage or take liberties over you. There are those kind of people out there in all types of worlds, but to be selfless is, in my opinion, like a gift. It's a gift. You can learn to be selfless without a doubt, but there are some people who are just born that way. And when you apply it to business, you truly give yourself a real good head start in being selfless. Because to be a leader, you have to lead somebody, and that's people. And if you have to lead people, you have to know these people. And to know these people, you have to speak to them. And then wherever the problems or the issues lay in their life, you have to be the one that can help them overcome that barrier. So there is a selflessness in that. You're giving yourself to people and trying to help them out. And then applying it to business. And when people see somebody that is successful, they're selfless, they are, they reach out to people, they go the extra mile. When people see that on a regular basis, what happens? What happens? Tell me. Yeah, you're right. They want to become like that person. It does have its little pitfalls where you have people who are liberty takers, people who abuse knowledge or abuse your characteristics or assess you in the wrong way. You've got to be a leader and just let that go and keep it moving regarding and maintaining business in itself. In your private lives, it's a different strategy, but it's all connected. Okay. The kind of people that are leaders are those who have got a passion, whether it be for money or whether it be for a goal that is dear to them. They are the type of people who are leaders or become leaders because they're passionate. You need passion in the network marketing game. You definitely need to have passion. There's a saying that we all know that says, if you don't stand for anything, you fall for anything. So you have to have passion, you have to stand for something, have a reason, have a why. And in business, those are some of the teachings that they tell newcomers, coming into the game. But they'll say to you, you've got to have a why. You've got to have a reason why you want to do this, why you want to be successful. You've got to have a reason. Without any reason, you be in limbo, It can't be just for money. Money is great. Money is a tool to help you make more money, really and truly. A lot of people are out there spending money and not getting nothing back for it. The product or the item or whatever it is, the service that you paid for goes, it's forgotten, it's worn out, it's thrown away. But money is really actually there for you to make more money with. That's another podcast in the future. Back to leadership. You need a reason. You need a good why you want to be a leader. You need that passion, and you need to be self-driven. Especially in the online game, where there is no shops, there is no staff members, there is no supervisor, there's no doorman, there's no secretary, there's no accountant, and no assistant manager. You all of those roles in one. You are all of those roles as a leader. And you build your business. It could be alongside a job. You build your business. You need your consistency. Another important ingredient, consistency. Write that down. You need consistency. That I knew already, but it was enforced by a great motivational speaker, Daniel G. Check him out, Daniel G. You need consistency. You need to be real to yourself. Make all your aims and goals achievable. If they're not achievable at the point that you're at, find out what you got to do to make it achievable. You need to be able to influence and galvanize your team. You need to be able to let them see that we can fail all the way to the top, but what we ain't going to do is stop. And that sounds like a rhyme, but it wasn't. We can fail.